What's next? It's big, it's broad, it's next on Sunday. With 6 sections and pullouts, including glossy color fashion magazine, Elan. There's something in it for everyone. Next on Sunday. Ask your vendor and buy it.
Hello and welcome to Next News. The governor of Lagos State in Nigeria, Babatunde Fashola, on Monday said that he had pardoned 3 prisoners on death row because of their quote, old age and long incarceration in prison, end quote. Mr. Fashola disclosed this during a walk organized by the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights to the Lagos House in Ikeja. The walk was part of activities marking the 20th anniversary of the organization. The governor also said that he had approved the review of the cases of 42 other prisoners on death row in the various prisons in the state. Proceedings in an assault case filed against Rear Admiral Henry Arogundade of the Nigerian Navy were stalled on Monday due to the absence of the presiding judge, Justice Okweyemi Oke of the Federal High Court in Lagos, Nigeria. The judge had reportedly traveled out of the country. The plaintiffs, Uzoma Okere and her friend Abdullahi Abdulaziz, had sued Mr. Arogundade and 6 other naval ratings for assault and also what they called an unlawful arrest and detention by the defendants last year. The two are seeking 100 million naira in damages. The Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly in Nigeria, Adeyemi Ikuforiji, on Monday congratulated the People's Democratic Party, whose candidate Okanlawon Shoniyi won the rerun federal constituency election held in the state on June 20. Mr. Ikuforiji, however, said that the speed with which the National Assembly accepted the rerun raised some questions as the election was marred with violence. The ruling party in Lagos State, the Action Congress, was banned from entering a candidate in the election following an order of the Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, which nullified the previous election of its candidate, Tunde Isiaq, in 2007 over school certificate forgery. The Katsina state government is constructing a 300 million naira craft village to train young people in vocational trades under its youth empowerment program. Halima Nuhu, the permanent secretary in the state's Ministry of Rural Social Development, Youth and Sports, said this on Monday at a press briefing in Katsina. She said the project, which is located along Mani Road, will soon be completed. Tools and equipment worth more than 46 million naira were also purchased and will be installed at the village. The president of the ECOWAS Commission, Mohamed Chambas, said in Abuja on Monday that ECOWAS leaders have endorsed Nigeria's candidacy for the UN Security Council seat. Mr. Chambas, who was addressing journalists at the end of the Commission's 36th Ordinary Session of Authority of Heads of States and Governments, said the leaders had also approved a revised common external tariff regime that would create a common market in West Africa. A stronger dollar and weaker European markets pushed the price of oil down to below $69 per barrel on Monday, despite attacks on the oil industry in Nigeria. Nigeria's main militant group said on Sunday that it had attacked 3 oil installations belonging to Royal Dutch Shell in the Niger Delta, widening a month-old offensive against Africa's biggest energy industry. European stocks lost ground, and the dollar rose against a basket of other major currencies. The National Broadcasting Commission says service providers paid more than 5.8 billion naira to bring last season's English Premier League matches to Nigerians. The Commission's Director General, Yomi Bolarinwa, however, said in Makurdi that the body had already appealed to the service providers to be more reasonable in their bidding next season. He said the local league can be developed to be a crowd puller and revenue earner like the English Premier League, urging service providers to look inwards for the benefit of the economy. Mr. Bolarinwa said the broadcasting organizations of Nigeria have been urged to ensure an uninterrupted transmission of the 2010 World Cup holding in South Africa to Nigeria. Lawyers for American R&B star Chris Brown announced on Monday that the star had pleaded guilty to felony assault in a case that has threatened to put a serious dent in his career. With Rihanna set to break her silence in the assault case, Chris Brown reached a plea agreement that spared him jail time. The 20-year-old Brown was sentenced to 5 years probation and 180 days of community labor to be served in Virginia. He will also complete a year of domestic violence classes and pay fines. Brown was also ordered to stay at least 50 yards away from Rihanna, except at industry events when it's 10 yards. despite a request from Rihanna's lawyer for a less restrictive order. For now, Brown has also been ordered not to have any contact with her, which includes phone, email, and text communications. 2 subway trains collided during rush hour on Monday in Washington, D.C., leaving at least 6 people dead and 76 others injured. The female driver of the moving train was among the dead. One of the trains had stopped because there was a train ahead when another train hit it from behind. The crash, the worst in 33 years of the metro system, happened above ground between Fort Totten and Tacoma Park in Maryland at 5 p.m. local time. Thank you for watching Next News. For more information on these and other stories, please visit our website at 234next.com. That's 234next.com. Have a wonderful day.